Goeiemorgen, good morning, dumela, dobro jutro, konnichiwa. Today I'm going to show you how to make a chainless foundation double crochet. UK term. In US terms that would be a chainless foundation single crochet. Some people do not mention the chainless foundation. I have seen it simply referred to as a foundation double crochet for UK or foundation single crochet for US. The purpose of this stitch is mostly to replace the traditional chains by directly starting to work the first row of stitches if your pattern calls for a single row of double crochets in the first row. This is an alternative to the chain stitch. The one is not in all cases superior to the other. Each have their own usage depending on the pattern that you're using and the effect that you want. Yes, all stitches have their own right to exist. How to make this? We will start with a simple slip knot. Insert the hook. To start the chainless foundation double crochet, make 3 chains. Yarn over, pull through, 1 chain, yarn over, pull through, 2 chains, yarn over, pull through, 3 chains. Now insert the hook into this first chain. Insert it both under the normal loop as well as the little loop on the back, so it will go through 2 of the 3 loops of the chain. Yarn over and draw up a loop. You now have 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over and pull through only the first loop. You still have 2 loops remaining on hook. Yarn over and pull through both loops to complete the double crochet. The first stitch is different from all the other stitches. For the second and any other stitches, turn so you can see the loops at the bottom of the work and insert the hook underneath both loops of the previous stitch. Yarn over and draw up a loop. There are 2 loops on hook. Yarn over, pull through 1 loop only. Yarn over, pull through both loops to complete the stitch. There are the chains that in some patterns can count as the first stitch. There is the bottom of the first stitch and the top of the first stitch. The bottom of the second stitch and the top of the second stitch. To make another stitch, insert the hook underneath both loops of the previous stitch. Yarn over, draw up a loop, 2 loops on hook. Yarn over, pull through 1 loop only. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Insert the hook underneath both loops. Yarn over and draw up a loop. Yarn over and pull through 1 loop only. I think of this as the equivalent of making the chain, and now we have the correct number of loops still to complete the stitch. Double crochet. Insert hook under both loops at the bottom. Yarn over, draw up a loop. Yarn over 1 loop only. Yarn over both loops. And that's all there is to the chainless foundation double crochet. One of the advantages of this stitch is that it is slightly more stretchy than a usual chain start is. A chain does not have as much stretch after you've worked stitches into it. With this one there is sufficient stretch in the entire work so far. The other advantage is that the top of the work and the bottom of the row looks almost exactly the same. You still have the neat V shapes of every stitch at the bottom, just like that you have them at the top. And that's all for today. Have fun crafting!